Yeah, Ben and Sarah, a lot of work to be done ahead of Election Day tomorrow. Melissa Jones Elementary School here in Guilford is one of 5 polling sites open in the town for primary day tomorrow. As you can see, construction still happening in front of the school, but they say that this is just one hurdle they've had to overcome, and they will be ready for voters come Tuesday.
We know it will be humid and hot.
Tuesday is primary day in Connecticut, and the town of Guilford registrar of voters has been getting ready for nearly 2 months. Lisa Copps is the Democratic registrar, and Gloria Nemchuk is the Republican one for the town.
A couple of our polls had some construction issues that we were concerned with.
One of the 5 town polling sites is Melissa Jones Elementary, where the road is still under construction, but they say this won't cause much of an impact. What might is the weather. The ballots can be disrupted if they get wet from humidity. If this happens, they'll have to be hand counted. And one of their sites lost its air conditioning, so they brought in fans and other AC units to keep workers and those ballots safe.
If they get a little damp, it might have a problem going through the tabulators.
The town has also had to make sure they have enough ballots in an election that typically doesn't see great voter turnout.
We're expecting that to be the case this time as well. But we prepare for more.
Out of the 16,000 voters in Guilford, 9,000 are eligible to vote in this election. It's only for registered Republicans and Democrats.
The Secretary of State's office types the ballot, so we have to be careful that the wording is right, all the names are spelled right.
Scott Bates with the Secretary of the State says poll workers are tried and tested and ready to go on Election Day.
In the last primary 2 years ago, remember, we had a tropical storm, power outages, and a pandemic.
COVID-19 is still impacting this election. 2 poll workers called Monday morning with COVID.
Thankfully, it's a primary, and so only, a quarter of the people will vote.
Poll workers cannot answer questions about candidates, so the registrars say people should do their research beforehand. They can take questions on how to fill out and cast a ballot.
We think we're in good shape at this point. It was a little bit of a crazy day, but we're in pretty good shape.
The Secretary of the State's office tells us that their reporting systems are also up and ready for primary day tomorrow. And the final message to voters from both those Republicans and Democrats you just heard is if you can come out and vote at poll sites like this tomorrow, go and do it. Live in Guilford, Tony Black, Fox 61 News.